Breaking news, Trump wants the U.S. to take over the Gaza Strip and export all the Palestinians to another country. Trump, in his latest wacko idea, wants the U.S. to take over the Gaza Strip. What happened to the U.S. not spending aid money on other countries and keeping the money at home for the U.S. people? How many billions and billions of dollars would it take to rebuild the Gaza Strip? Does Trump just want to put a Trump hotel on the beautiful beaches there? Is that what this is about? It's about him and his billionaire friends, Elon Musk, Besant, and all those guys just making tons of money. I have a feeling that's what it's about. But let's watch this press conference with Trump and Netanyahu and see what he has to say, and I'll let you judge for yourself.
Only be satisfied when all of these problems are solved, and we have the team to solve them, and that's going to happen. And it's going to happen, I think, very quickly. I also strongly believe that the Gaza Strip, which has been a symbol of death and destruction for so many decades and so bad for the people anywhere near it, and especially those who live there, and frankly, who's been really very unlucky. It's been very unlucky. It's been an unlucky place for a long time. Being in its presence just has not been good, and it should not go through a process of rebuilding and occupation by the same people that have really stood there and fought for it and lived there and died there and lived a miserable existence there. Instead, we should go to other countries of interest with humanitarian hearts, and there are many of them that want to do this, and build various domains that will ultimately be occupied by the 1.8 million Palestinians living in Gaza, ending the death and destruction and, frankly, bad luck. This can be paid for by neighboring countries of great wealth. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12. It could be numerous sites, or it could be one large site. But the people will be able to live in comfort and peace, and we'll make sure something really spectacular is done. They're going to have peace. They're not going to be shot at and killed and destroyed like this civilization of wonderful people has had to endure. The only reason the Palestinians want to go back to Gaza is they have no alternative. It's right now a demolition site. This is just a demolition site. Virtually every building is down. They're living under fallen concrete that's very dangerous and very precarious. They instead can occupy all of a beautiful area with homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. I'm hopeful that this ceasefire could be the beginning of a larger and more enduring peace that will end the bloodshed and killing once.
There you have it, folks. I think this is a land grab for Donald Trump and his billionaire buddies. If you don't know it, the Gaza Strip has some of the most beautiful beaches in the Middle East, some of the most beautiful land. That's part of the reason why the Palestinians want to stay there. Also, it's very close to their holy land of Jerusalem. They've been there for centuries, and I don't think they want to move. Donald Trump thinks he's a king, and he thinks he can unilaterally do whatever he wants. How much money do we give to Israel already? They can't clean up the Gaza Strip. I mean, they destroyed it. So we're going to spend American tax dollars on cleaning up the Gaza Strip? Think about that. How much more inflation are we going to have to endure for Donald Trump's pet projects? Basically, to backhandedly put billions of dollars more into his pockets and his billionaire friends' pockets. He's already floated the idea of having a Trump hotel on the beach in Palestine, or in the Gaza Strip, rather. Tell me what you think. Comment, subscribe. See you next time.